Down in Alamogordo, a team of experts known as the Southwest Incident Management Team 5 moved in to take control over wildfire operation and is dealing with flooding brought in by incoming rainstorms. Lynn McAloon is a public information officer for the team.
So I would say just monitor social media, monitor the incident reports that are coming out. Rio Doso, New Mexico is putting out very timely information. We are aligned with a lot of the other agencies that are putting out stuff. So try to plug in to as much information as you can. Don't listen to the rumors, listen to the official channels.
Between the South Fork and Salt wildfires is the Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino, and now Evacuation Shelter. So we're here at the Inn of the Mountain Gods Evacuee Center talking to individuals who have been forced to evacuate from their homes. And it's the same story as it is in many places across southern New Mexico, especially in Capitan, in Carrizozo. Folks have evacuated. They're trying to get back to their homes. They're trying to see if their homes are even still standing. But the situation is dire for many folks. And for now, people just want updates on what's happening. In the midst of the disaster, the Inn of the Mountain Gods has been accepting evacuees and housing first responders. Frizzell Jr., Chief Operating Officer at the Inn of the Mountain Gods, said he's proud of his team for the resilience that they've shown during this disaster.
A lot of staff members that are staying here, pulling double shifts, pulling double duties to make sure that all the people that are staying with us, with the first responders, are well taken care of, and the evacuees are getting all the essentials that they need, getting a ton of donations. So the staff's holding up. I'm very proud of them. Very happy with the extra work they've been putting in, and you know, we're a great team here, and I'm just, you know, they're tired, but they're gonna get through it.
As crews on the ground deal with shifting weather and hazardous conditions, President Biden declared a state of disaster, unlocking more resources for emergency crews and victims. High-level officials, including New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham and Congressman Gabe Vasquez, visited the incident command post in Alamogordo to get briefed on the situation.
You know, over the last 3 days, I've been speaking to the Secretary of Interior, the Governor of New Mexico, our congressional delegation, our state forester, supervisor of the Lincoln National Forest. All the folks that I've spoken to have one goal and one mission in mind: is to minimize damage, is to work together, and is to respect tribal sovereignty as well as we go through this process. And so I feel very confident that folks are working in a unified fashion to really get together and have the best possible outcome. But the one thing that's also just very clear right now is that the next 4 to 5 days are going to be very uncertain to how this fire behaves, to what resources we will have to mobilize to different parts of the forest, but we are prepared for that, and I think the governor is leading by example, along with a lot of our other folks here who are their community leaders, local or otherwise.
And if there's one thing that you would like people to take away with, from this story, what would that be?
That we can expect more of this. Unfortunately, we have seen devastating fires impact southern and northern New Mexico, the two largest fires just last year. This is especially devastating because part of it is in my district, but as you know, Ruidoso is a tourist community. It's pretty much one of the only places you can ski in southern New Mexico, right? And so having that impact to a community that we so dearly love up here in the Lincoln National Forest is going to be very tough for us. It's a place of refuge for many of us. And it's a place where, tourists come from Texas, tourists come from all over the place to see our wonderful mountains, to explore the beautiful culture of Mescalero. So to have a fire right in the center that is cultural, that is, an economic hub for us, is very damaging to our area.
As of Friday morning, officials have confirmed 2 deaths caused by the fires and say that an estimated 1,400 structures have been damaged by the wildfires. As thunderstorms roll through southern New Mexico, emergency crews continue their work to extinguish the blazes that are still at 0% containment. Affected individuals in the Mescalero Apache tribe in Lincoln County can apply for FEMA disaster assistance online at disasterassistance.gov or by calling the FEMA helpline at 800-621-3362. For KRWG Public Media, I'm Johnny Coker.